National Championships.
Hello. You're listening to Grand National Championships on the internet. My name is Alistair. With me tonight are Jotham.
Hello.
Corin.
Hi.
And Jared, who I almost called Alistair.
Hello.
That's Alistair up there in the corner. That's Alistair in the spotlight, losing his religion. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. I got kind of thrown. I looked down while I was about to start talking, and I saw Mungo Jerry's face because Jared made us look up Mungo Jerry because we were talking about the summertime when the weather is fine. So
and
the living is easy, also simultaneously, concurrently. Do yourself a favor, look up Mungo Jerry, listen to the song. Enjoy his face, his sideburns and everything. If you have anything you'd like to contribute to the program, you can send us an email at us@thegncshow.com, us@thegncshow.com. Follow us on social media at the GNC Show. You can visit thegncshow.com for many pieces of show-related information, and call and leave a voicemail for us. Number 727. Oh my God! Can you believe this?
Oh no!
Yeah, this is why we don't.
It's already gone to shit.
Everything's gone all to heck. I'll say that.
Full stop. Turn the lights on.
Don't worry, I'm.
Jared, you sponsored by Rain Energy?
No,
I see you holding that.
my bandage.
Holding that thing.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so I'll do it like this.
Okay.
I'll do it like that. Did it with a wiffle ball bat, right? Is that a Beastie Boys lyric?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. I never dug too deep into that. So the number is 727-379-4335. That spells paper wheel on your alphanumeric keypad. And gentlemen, I would not be overstating it to say that we received a voicemail this week. Do you guys want to listen?
Oh!
All right. Remember, Alistair and everybody else, don't talk during the goddamn thing and people can't hear it. All right.
Hey fellas, it's Aaron, your favorite LaPointe Atchison in Portland. I'm at work, collecting buses again, being essential at work. And I was wondering if any of you have fake work laughs, like if your coworker is trying to describe a scene from American Dad and you don't want him to be mad at you. I think I'm going to try and put myself in that mind space. I think mine goes like, that's it. And it helps with the math because you can't see that I'm straight-faced when I'm doing that. Anyway, bye.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that is our very favorite LaPointe Atchison in Portland. Aaron. How do you feel about him overtaking you in the rankings?
It's never been in question.
Yeah.
He's everyone's favorite LaPointe Atchison.
I enjoyed that fake work laugh. Do you have a fake work laugh? What's yours like?
You'll
I
see
definitely
it.
have one.
I mean, it probably happens here, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, Corin, are you working hard or not?
Get it?
That was good.
Mine.
I forgot I've got hardly working or working hard matching mugs that Maddie's dad got me for Christmas at work. I haven't used them yet.
I feel like I've seen those on display on Instagram.
Maybe that's where they got them.
No, I mean your Instagram. What? What are you talking
Yes.
about? Wow, what a dead
I
end.
thought you meant like on a storefront, Instagram storefront.
Instagram storefront. That's a phrase
No
I've
one's
never
ever
even
said
before. I'm gonna shoot.
Is
Everybody,
that, not what
knows
it's
about
called?
this thing. It's an Instagram storefront.
I did make that
That's
up.
where they got them. Oh God.
Sorry.
See now, Jotham.
All fake laughs.
I was gonna say you just heard real laughter from the good.
Yeah.
Jared doesn't just give it up fake for anybody. What's your fake laugh sound like, Jared?
My fake laugh? Well, you got to set me up.
you do that too. Yeah. It's a very specific little like
I
whistle
really
noise.
hope it is that.
Hey, Jared, you working hard ever? Then you laugh. Okay.
I don't usually.
All right.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so the answer is no one has a funnier laugh than Aaron, our favorite LaPointe Atchison in Portland. When was the last time you spoke to Aaron? It was the last time he left a message on the podcast.
Well, we've been messaging all day
Nice.
today.
Have you been playing games?
No, but Jared messaged us in our video game chat about his new video game console, and it led to a lively discussion.
Is Jotham part of that video game chat?
Interesting.
Okay, so we're shut out of that one, huh, Joe?
Yeah, I guess so. It's weird because like I downloaded a video game tonight and didn't have anyone to talk to about
Yeah, I
it.
play video games all the time in my way. I mean,
Alistair, you want to start one?
yeah,
We can get my brother in on it.
Like there should
absolutely.
be some kind of club.
Fady versus LaPointe Atchison
My
brother rivalry.
My favorite Fady in Florida, I call him. All right, guys. Well, Corin, could we start with you? What have you been up to this past week?
Sure. This week
Do you
has
just put
been
something in your mouth?
exceptional. No.
Oh, I thought you were like, okay.
I went to go take a drink,
Oh, sorry.
and then you called on me.
He just ate a little nitro.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Oh, that's another thing I could talk about. Listen, so many things to talk about this
It's a
week.
wealth of
Wow.
information.
Yeah, I have so much that I'm gonna have to like parse it out. So there's two things.
First time's
I'm gonna
free.
I'll talk about one because it's quick. Is that I joined a new Muay Thai gym, and I started going to classes again. And I've been doing this for like 4 years now. So I was, excited to get back into it and talk to the teacher beforehand. And like, he knows my old teacher back in Seattle, and this place came highly recommended. And I was looking forward to like being well received and, not just some new guy,
Like
he's
I'm
got
going to
some
carry
chops.
a little reputation with me. That's what
That's
you think.
right.
The streets be talking.
I was wearing my Streets Be Talking shirt. It was great. And then, so I go to the class, whatever. And after the class, exchanging pleasantries with the teacher and getting ready to leave, he's like, yeah, I'm glad you joined up. It's good to have some, heavier people here.
That's good.
Heavier people.
It's like
So,
not the...
did he call you fat?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I feel like what this guy sees every person as just a big like bag of sand with a number on it representing their weight.
Yeah, he meant like a heavy weight, like not. Oh, I don't think it was a fat comment.
I'm definitely not a heavyweight
Well, take your shirt
as far
off.
as like
We'll tell
weight
you.
classes.
Did he pinch?
Okay.
Did he pinch your midsection while you were saying
Yes.
this?
Make the doughboy sound.
Oh, that's how I
I
laugh.
did Jared's
That's
fake
funny.
laugh. Yeah. So that was that. I got insulted on my first day back in Muay Thai class, which is good.
Well, maybe,
I guess
maybe
I
he's
deserved
gonna,
it.
he's gonna break you down just to build you back up.
That was the motivation I needed to take it to the next level.
Exactly.
An abusive mentor relationship.
Yes.
What I've
The
always
only
wanted.
kind I know.
Within 6 months, he'll be giving you one of these speeches. Destroy him. Like all like right up in your ear. Karate Kid style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was going more Sith Lord,
Oh yeah. I
like
get
a certain Sith Lord.
Sip.
So that was one thing. That was a quick thing. And then I have two things. I'll let you choose. Either seed collection or porn fest.
Seed collection.
Yeah, I've recently had some seed run-ins, so I'd love to hear what your seed experience is.
Same.
It's not what you think it is.
Oh boy.
Well,
So
porn run-ins
this
not-
does not have to
anyways,
do
go
with
ahead.
gardening, home,
Not even a little.
agricultural cultivation.
Nope.
Okay, this is not
Zero.
great.
Zero.
Oh, you picked it. So here we go.
Just go on.
So today I took part in what is referred to professionally as cryopreservation.
Oh.
Saving a little of myself for the future. You know, for just in case. In case
in case you go to Mars and are
Yeah,
infertile
and I-
after.
Is
leave
the
everyone behind.
other thing related to this?
Not at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, really, there was two things in my life this week that were really blue to talk about.
So
and I'm saving one.
what was the process of this? Where did
Yeah,
you sign
so
up?
good.
Did you sign up online? Were you recruited? Did someone just hand you a business card on the street? Like, I think you got what it takes.
Cryogenesis.
Phil Collins.
That was funny. Yeah. So no, I've been thinking about this for a while because be honest, I want a vasectomy. So just in case, I want to freeze some for the future, in case, you know, the notion comes upon me or anyone else that they would like a little bit of something later on to pass on.
Okay.
The way you framed it was almost as though your specimen, along with other greats of mankind, were going to be like put on an ark to be preserved. Like, you know, when the mountains melt into the sea.
Yeah, I did ask them, you know, who I would be stored next to, and if there was a top tier or like levels, but they just asked me to put my mask back on and leave.
You're just gonna say heavy.
Thick
They
boys.
store by weight class.
Yeah.
So they mail you a thing. You can go in there and do the deed yourself. I thought that would be awkward. So instead, I opted for the at-home collection kit. So there's a few rules. It has to be delivered within the hour. You have to abstain for up with 3 to 5 days prior. And you have to keep it body temperature the whole time.
Oh, that sounds like a cool phrase. Like, yo, keep it body temperature. Like if like you're
100.
yeah, you're robbing a bank and he's like, your partner's freaking out. Hey man, keep it body temperature. Yeah. Calm you down.
Regulate.
All right, so you instigated this process. How'd you pick the company?
It's a very well respected medical university here in Portland. Here in
beautiful Portland. Look outside
my
my
living
window
room.
So
to
are
the
you with-
sperm collection agency.
Are you within an hour of the place?
Man, it was like running with a ticking time bomb.
At the very end, did you have to just fling it into the window? 5, 4,
Catcher's mitt, like in the doorway. Pow! Hits it right in the center.
Yeah.
So
And let me tell you, like
Let me
checking
tell
into any medical facility takes longer these
Right.
days because of
Did
you know
you
COVID
explain
precautions.
The urgency.
Nothing will help get you through like screaming that you are in the exact situation that you were in, saying and describing it in detail.
Yeah. You don't understand.
Do you see this bulge in my pocket?
Come on, man.
That's the other thing.
So you
Just
had to keep
walking
it,
around.
You had to keep it against your skin to keep it body temperature
Well, it was in my
Body
coat
temperature.
pocket.
in your coat pocket.
Yeah, it's reflective technology from Columbia Sportswear. I felt it was warm.
Like solar heated.
More like one of those crinkly blankets they give you when they save you from drowning in a
thermal
river.
blanket.
When they save me from drowning in a river, how about you watch your fucking tone?
Mister, I won't go in a cave.
So you
me
solicited this company. They sent you a pack, like a collection kit, and then
Correct.
you sprint to a building.
And wait in line
Just
with
like
the dirty deed in your hands.
carrying the bowl of it. Okay. So then, okay. So there was no like in person. Well, I mean, there was a little bit in person. So did you?
Yeah,
have
you
any-
got to go in and like some nurse has to like look at it and you and say, okay.
This lines up.
That skill set is so fucking specific. Like I can look at this specimen and then look at the person and just decide like thumb up or thumb down. Yeah. And so if it's not, does a big puff of air knock you off the assembly line?
Trap door open.
Yeah. It's like, sorry.
Oh, I almost made. Never mind.
So then what? So then what is happening?
Then no, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the interaction. You know, everyone that
do
you're
not
there.
This is you're explaining a brand new thing to me. Home sperm collection kit delivery.
Yeah, which I
I
thought
keep
would be
saying sperm.
easier.
That's seed collection is the.
Thank
term
you.
you
That's
use.
what I've been saying. Yeah. Somehow seems less gross.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where like once you realize what it is, like it's way worse.
Seed
Yeah.
collection.
It's like if you call a movie a flick, like it seems more casual, but then you realize like, oh, that person's a super dickhead.
I feel that way about that word licks, like a guitar.
Ooh, that's a sweet lick.
Or
Sweet
like-
lips.
Chops. Like,
Oh,
gotta
chops are
work on
good,
my
yeah.
chops. I think I use that sometimes though, but I still hate it.
What a harmonious riff. I've never said
I
that.
think he's talking about a lick. All right, so anything else to add to that process? How do you find out if you're approved?
If I pass,
Yeah, when do you get the results back? They
I
are.
hope you get an A.
You are.
I have no idea.
So your legacy
I paid-
secured. This is self-preservation, not donation to somebody else. This is for you.
Yeah.
Your use.
my control, my use in the future, unless I decide to open the inventory to others.
Now, I want to know.
Make it
I want
public.
to know how much of this terminology is used by the agency itself. If the office who runs this, like what type of terms they use compared to the ones that you're using.
The andrology office calls it cryopreservation.
Andrology?
Yeah.
What's that? What does that mean? What does that break
I think
down
that's like
to?
a fertility clinic.
I'm trying to think of what the different parts are, like their roots.
Androgynous, andrology. I think that has the same root, but I don't know what it means.
Don't worry, I'm going to
Okay,
find everything
we'll look
out
up some
using the
Latin. This is
internet.
really funny.
Man, all I'm finding is steroids when I look up andro.
Oh, andro, yeah.
Oh, steroids and
Oh,
astrology.
it means man,
Andrology.
man, male, masculine in the Greek root. Andro.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
so
I was
is
at
that
the
why
man clinic.
Androgynous. Wait, what'd you say?
I was at the man clinic.
Okay. That was that show that Adam Carolla hosted in the 90s.
Yeah, there were girls on trampolines.
Welcome to the man clinic. So what was the other thing you were talking about? Did you say porn fest?
You want to hear about that one? I'm gonna have nothing to talk about next week.
You're locking back down.
You're gonna
Yeah.
shoot your wad this week.
Come on. Are you trying to hear fake work laughs?
I mean,
okay,
the other
we
one's
can-
big
we can-
too. You guys are gonna have a lot of questions about this next one.
Well-
if
Don't save it.
We'll save it then. Everybody
Okay.
tune in next week for Corn's Porn Fest.
it's true.
Jotham. Follow that story.
Ugh.
It's easy to come up with something as
Well-
unique as seed collection.
I meant to mention last week I got vaccinated, so that's cool.
Oh, really?
No.
One or two?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2 is on the 22nd.
Write that down.
Nice.
Second.
Yeah. Mark that on your calendar.
Then y'all can chill.
Yeah. So that was cool.
How was the process for that? Did you have to wait in a long line?
Oh man, it's the whole thing. It's at Raymond James Stadium. Yeah, tons of checkpoints.
You on stage? Like
yeah.
Mad
Just
Max
like the
style?
Weekend. Yeah.
you were
It was like
wandering
the Super
around
Bowl show.
in those tunnels. The Weekend comes in and vaccinates you.
Yeah, all those guys come out, and 12 of them have fake syringes, and one's real, and they hit you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Well, that sounds fun at least, even though if it took a while. So, yeah. So, what is it? Just in like the in the parking lot area? Where are you at Raymond James?
Yeah, it's the parking lot area. I mean, tons of cars.
Beautiful.
Military. But it wasn't bad. It was like an hour.
Did you get a doctor's note, or just because you're in the?
I'm a
healthcare?
frontline medical.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, at a long-term facility. So,
Yeah, don't forget that,
was
people.
cool. Yeah, don't forget it. Maddie and I still have not eaten Lil Nitro.
To those who are unfamiliar, Lil Nitro is the world's hottest gummy bear. He's about the
9
size
million.
of. Is he about the size of like your fist?
A gummy bear.
Oh,
No, he's
he's,
just
a
gummy
regular
bear.
oh, he's
gummy
just
bear.
one little gummy bear.
Little gummy bear with a stick of dynamite strapped to his chest.
Is it 9? It's 9 million. Is it 9 million
Yeah.
scope? So if you cut it in half, does that make each one
Well,
4.5 million,
brings
or is
me
it
to
just
my next
9
point.
million? Period.
Maybe we should microdose it. You know?
Oh, really?
I feel like this is the
Lil
kind of thing that
Nitro.
needs to be eaten on the show here.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah. Do you think that's?
do it right
do you
now?
think that's how the doctor would like to be introduced to the GNC public? Is blowing snot out of her nose over a Lil
I'm
Nitro?
not even gonna bother asking her because I know the answer.
That doesn't seem like a great introduction.
We'll get another one.
No,
Did you promise to eat it together? Is this something you
No.
agreed upon?
No.
Oh.
no, I just got
It's
it.
not
for
like
her.
a suicide pact.
Shit goes down.
I
like
will
a
split it with
Decemberist
her
song.
if she wants to.
You said you'll split it if she wants to,
Yeah,
but if she doesn't want to, will you just eat it all yourself?
I don't know. Maybe I should just eat it. Yeah.
Now that's
Doesn't seem
Jared.
right now.
Jared brings up a good point. They say it's 9 million Scoville or whatever. Sorry, it looks like I just
Yeah.
glitched out all weird. This fantasy measurement of heat that everyone talks about. So it's like per volume. So
That's a good question though, because of a hot sauce is 170,000. I mean, if you do 10 drops of it, is it
I think it's-
10
I
times
don't-
170,000?
I don't like how you always say things like "do drops of it." Like you use a lot of drug terminology mixed up with your hot
You never
sauce.
done drops of hot sauce?
Micro-dosing.
Dosing a gummy bear.
But yeah, it's like, so does the gummy relate by volume to a similar amount of liquid hot sauce
I think
I
it's
have no
probably
idea.
it's probably per serving.
per serving?
And one serving is the gummy bear.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But like,
You know what made me
If you
feel
have a
better
drop
about
of-
it though?
if you have a drop of hot sauce or a gallon of it, it's still the same. It's still hot, right? It's still the same level of hotness, right?
Yeah, but I feel like you're going to be in more pain after a gallon.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't
not
know
like
drop.
more
Makes a good
Scoville though. Like,
A pound of feathers or a pound of lead kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you just blew my
I
mind.
think Jared's also maybe thinking of it the same as like, you could have one piece of rice that's 100 degrees, or you could have a bucket of rice that's 100 degrees. It's all the same thing, but if you stick your hand in, well, it's 100 degrees, isn't that hot?
You got to keep it body temperature.
Okay, what I mean is 1,000 degrees. Let's say you've got some 1,000-degree rice. I just don't understand how food works at all. You could have one grain of it, or you could have a whole bucket full. One grain you could maybe tolerate the heat of, but you couldn't like stick your hand in a bucket of it. Do you do that with hot
I don't want to
sauce?
stick my hand in a bucket of rice. Might feel kind of cool though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do that on the show. You guys want to watch me put my fist in a bucket of rice?
Okay.
I want you to eat the
You know
gummy
what?
bear.
Let's do it. I don't think we're
You
going
know
to
what
get
made me
the
feel better about the gummy bears? I was watching Hot Ones this last week, and 2 of the hot sauces featured I have in my house. So, they were like 3 or 4 into like the 10 wing thing, but hey,
That
on
made
the
you
board.
feel better about the gummy bear?
Because he's got
Yeah.
tolerance.
Yeah, I got some kind of
He's like a
tolerance.
pro.
But from the middle, like this is. I
I
mean,
can't remember. It was like very low. Like
I think the hottest
60
sauce
or
they have is like
160.
2 million, and you're
Yeah, it is.
you're messing with
Pussy.
9 million.
Yeah, 9 million.
Lil Nitro, I think,
So-
is
Lil Nitro.
is about
Get a-
the safest gummy bear in the world. He's going to live a long, healthy life.
Dude, get a pint of Greek yogurt, full fat Greek yogurt, and
Got it.
and eat that
I keep it
On the-
in the fridge.
and eat it on. I want to see it. I want to see you eat it.
You want
Let's
to
just
eat
be
one,
real.
Jared? I'll get
No,
you one.
I
I'll
don't
send you
wanna
one to
eat
your
it.
house. I know where you live.
I want you to eat it. I don't want to eat
I'm
one.
gonna eat it with
We
you
should all eat one, okay?
at the
All right,
same
yeah,
time.
okay, I'm for that. Let's do
And then
it.
do the rest of the show. we would all get sick, and we'd have to stop, and we'd all say like we'll be doing it.
90 minutes of off-camera crying.
Yeah, just sweating.
Yeah. I've seen the videos. They're rough. These people are not having a good time.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're keeping it. What have you seen anyone who's had a good reaction after eating it? Just like, all right, that was fun.
No, but their reactions for sure.
And you want to?
They're like
you want
people
to,
that are like eating hot stuff. Like there's like this one girl who just like, I don't know, she's eating the hottest stuff in the world with her friends, and it's kind of funny because like they bet like who's gonna like fold and drink milk first or whatever. And this one kid usually the 2 videos I watched last the longest. But they're just, I mean, they're slapping themselves. There's snot coming out. They're walking around. Everybody's dealing with it a little bit differently.
Nobody's. I don't think anyone should be happy about seeing something like that. Nothing makes me more unhappy than like food
Distress.
What'd you say?
Food-related distress.
Yeah, or just like, people gorging themselves, or like the people who you've recommended, Jared, who are like eating the world's most disgusting food, like surströmming and stuff.
Yeah. I love those videos.
I can't stand it.
Mukbang, is that what that is?
Mukbang is just eating lots and lots and lots of
Jared,
food. Yeah.
Would you rather eat 1 Lil Nitro or 2 pounds of mayonnaise?
Get out.
Oh, what
This
the
is
fuck?
dumb. I'm gonna mute Jotham.
This is a good question.
Hurry up and answer.
We made it through my whole thing about seed collection, and you
Somehow
didn't
mine's
threaten
grosser.
to shut anybody off. Yeah.
All of a sudden, he started talking about mayonnaise by the pound. Go to hell.
2 pounds of mayonnaise?
Yes, with
That's
a
not a whole,
spoon.
that's not a lot.
You know what? Mayonnaise is
I'd
pretty
take that.
dense. It's okay.
true.
All right,
I
I'm
meant
sending
2
2 pounds
gallons.
of
2
mayonnaise to
gallons.
your
But
house.
it's not going
I'll come over, Lil Nitro. We'll have a party.
You mayonnaise. Challenge accepted. No. I mean, like the mayonnaise isn't gonna hurt as bad. The aftermath of the mayonnaise isn't gonna be nearly
I disagree.
as bad.
Oh,
I think you'll
aftermath
feel
is a
worse.
gross word.
I
What do you
think you'll
think
feel
about
worse after eating 2 pounds of mayonnaise. I think you'll feel worse for longer than something hot. Something hot's like 5 minutes, and like you'll have a 45 minutes of like, oh, that was hot. But
And it's like boiling your insides like the whole time it's in there.
Lil Nitro?
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
just
boiled
sending,
them before. They're
sending out
fine.
radiation.
I feel I could do the mayo if there was a gun to my head.
all right, well, I'll be by Sunday.
With a gun and mayo, yeah.
You thought I was fucking kidding?
I didn't stick people up a little nitro and threaten to stick it in their mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe home defense. Somebody breaks in, just like
I keep little nitro next to my bed.
You have like
I shove it in there.
a slingshot. Just like
I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
Yo, they don't see it coming. No one's ever done that.
It's too small.
First in the world.
Slingshot.
Guinness Book of World Records, yeah. First burglar thwarted with Lil Nitro.
just you.
That's 2 world records probably, because that's Lil Nitro is the hottest gummy bear in the world.
So somehow you get credit for that.
Anything you do with it is an automatic another world record.
Automatic entry.
So like if you base jumped with a little nitro, it'd be like
Holding Lil Nitro.
World's hottest base jump.
man, oh man, I want to get world's hottest base jump in the book. I'm in no condition though. Which among us do you think Jotham is most suited to do a wingsuit jump? Well,
I want
you
to.
skydove before, right?
I
Corin?
did, yeah. It was great. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
But you didn't wear a wingsuit, you said.
That's right. Instead, I wore another human.
Okay.
Parachute.
Now,
And he had a parachute.
is it usually do people wear a wingsuit on their first time ever skydiving? They'll wait until
recommended you don't.
Yeah.
How do you train for the wingsuit?
You skydive a whole lot for one.
Mm-hmm. And then
Okay.
you buy one and you throw yourself off of things.
By the way, wingsuits, buy the expensive ones. Like, don't skimp on the wingsuit. Don't get it from Amazon Basics.
Yeah, or Wish.
Yeah, you want something that's, I'd even say go bespoke. Get yourself a custom wingsuit. Don't rely on off-the-rack sizing.
Maybe that's my next endeavor, guys. Maybe it's wings. Now that I've
Is that
saved
what you've been
my
thinking about
seed.
the last 45
No, man,
seconds? You're
it's
just
too
like,
heavy.
Yeah.
yeah. I was going to say, he is a little heavy for wingsuit.
I did save my seed. Now I can wingsuit.
I'm sorry, Corin. That's messed up. Not a nice thing to say to someone. I mean, I shouldn't really have any value judgment one way or the other, but I don't want you to have a negative self-image.
I appreciate that. You've always been very kind.
Yeah, to your self-image. Well, Jared, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot.
Wow.
Played some kickball with Jotham on Sunday.
Well, that didn't come
That was
up
a
in
good time.
Jotham, so I don't even know if that really happened.
I was saving it for Jared.
Sure.
Well, anyways,
Well,
yeah, played
also, actually,
kickball.
you didn't ask me if I had anything else to add.
Sorry,
So,
that just went so well that I figured.
here, let's go back to me. I'm actually having trouble cutting down on seltzer.
Oh, really?
It turns out I love drinking seltzer. Yeah, I really do. As you'll see, I've got the regular water here. I'm down to 4 a day.
Because you were up to,
but
were you saying that you were
I
doing like
opened the
6 or 8
fridge.
at one point?
6 to 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
I open the fridge. I see a crispy boy. I want to drink it. There's nothing stopping me. It's water. It's good for me. You know?
Is there
Need to enter a 12-step program for seltzer.
Does
what-
it 12 pack a day, 12 pack every 2 days.
Well, I mean,
They
Are these
BOGO it.
cans?
8 a day.
Are these cans or are they like
So-
20-ounce bottles?
Cans.
Okay.
And bottles, I mean, Topo Chico if I'm really feeling it.
But expensive
so now
to get like
I'm
the
4.
flat.
I'm 4 on a weekday, 5 on the weekend.
We'll kick back.
Live a little.
I earned it. Yeah.
So what's the issue is you get way too much sodium with those, huh?
No, I think I'm just realized how much money I'm spending on seltzer. It's just kind of unnecessary. Also, it's probably not good for your teeth. I think something about all the bubbles.
All
You
the
think the
bubbles.
bubbles? You think the bubble?
Don't
What
ask me
happens
the
when you brush
science
your
behind
teeth?
it. I didn't research this. I heard a few murmurs of it. I'm like, oh yeah, probably.
I remember seeing a documentary where they had these little cartoon bubbles, and what they would do is they would scrub your teeth and keep them clean. So it sounds like you don't really have anything to worry about. Actually, it wasn't your teeth. I think it was your bathtub.
It was the bathroom. Yeah.
Right. Okay, don't put those in your mouth. Those are meant for toilets and baths.
Did you ever consider buying like the pump ones, the Soda Stream that you get for your kitchen?
I like cracking them.
Okay,
That's
it's about the
thing?
visceral
You like
experience.
crack?
I know. I never. But I tried it once at Maddie's mom's house, and I think the carbonation wasn't like up, like
Up to
there
code.
was something wrong with it. Yeah, it wasn't up to code. I didn't love it, so I haven't gone back to it.
Huh. I do like that reasoning. Just all, hey, I like to crack them. Get off
good,
my
satisfying.
back. Hey, I'm an aesthete. You know, I like the sound of cracking them.
I mean, it probably says something about addictive behavior. I don't know.
Probably not. Don't even investigate it. Do you have anything else that happened, Jotham?
No, that's kickball. But
And over to Jared. Jared, how'd that kickball go?
It went fantastic.
Who
That
was
is-
the ringleader?
Okay, so this is where I don't know. It's the only person that I knew there was Jotham.
Okay.
And
I'll write down
you
Jotham.
met Dan before. Dan's
I met Dan before.
Oh no,
That was
you
the-
met Dan once.
That was the intense dude at pickleball.
Yeah.
Oh, the one who like flipped on the walls and stuff?
No, that was a different guy.
He was just intense. He wanted to win.
Oh, really?
And he was like showing.
Competitive.
I think he was getting a little frustrated with me because I was learning.
Yeah,
And
he wants to win. He wants to win. I beat him and someone else doubles versus me this weekend at it was his idea. Those two versus me, and I beat him.
So I feel like you're saying Jotham should be. He wants to win. I win.
But he doesn't.
Okay.
I actually win.
Yeah, he should
You
take.
tell him I said
He
that.
should
You
take a
tell him I
page out
said
of
that.
your book.
wait, you 1v2'd some guys on in pickleball?
Yes.
Wow.
John, the guy who was their all-time pitcher at kickball.
Okay. Yeah.
And Dan.
Wow. Impressive.
Thank you.
I want to see a highlight reel.
I hadn't played kickball since middle school, probably easy.
It was easy then, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, I performed well. I think I surprised some people.
Do you mess
I
around
think
and get a
you,
triple double?
deceptively
You surprised
agile.
yourself.
I did.
He did
actually.
great. Dude, I was playing when Jared would get up to bat or whatever you want to call that. I was like, oh shit, it's Jared. I better back up.
Kick.
I
You
was
call it
playing out
kicking.
near second. I don't know, is that shortstop, I guess?
Between second and third.
I was playing second base, yeah, between second and third. But yeah, he had some deep kicks, some great catches.
Jared said he's deceptively agile out there, and I've always said that people usually classify my performance on the field of play as surprisingly athletic, and I really wish that one day I could just be considered athletic. But I don't know if it'll ever not be a surprise.
Look at you.
Wow. You really moved that.
But yeah, it was a fun time. We lost. My team lost. Jotham's team
Well,
team
Not
won.
mine.
Hey, you know what I learned
It
from
was like 18 to 50 to like 23 or something. There's a lot
Pretty
of
sure
arguing.
17-12. There was a lot of arguing.
A lot of accusations of cheating.
A lot of intentional cheating,
intentional
unintentional cheating. No one knew the rules.
lot of shit
unintentional
talking.
cheating. So like that
I
was
mean,
someone
like-
who like says like
Well-
you misunderstood the rules, but that's cheating. But even if you didn't
like
mean
people arguing about a rule they didn't know. Like it was I don't know. It was really confusing. Very confusing.
And nobody wants to back down.
People were getting hoarse. Yeah.
to, people were getting hoarse.
Yeah. But I had two double plays, so that was great. I did better than I thought I would too.
Oh, so you
So-
had some highlights on the field. Like how was your batting?
The last play of the game, caught a guy was out, tagged second and planted. The guy ran into me and got knocked down, but I didn't.
I win.
Thick boy.
I stayed standing.
Well, wait.
Let me ask-
So you were on the winning team, Jotham?
yeah,
Oh, you guys were like brother against brother, Civil War style.
it was rough.
Don't call it Civil War. That implies that implies something about Jared.
Well, I think
That's the losing
civil
team.
war. A civil war doesn't have to be like the American Civil War. It can just be within this small nation of Grand National Championships. It can be our own brand new thing without
like
previous context.
Captain America, Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm back on board.
All right.
Now you're speaking my language. So, are the rules different than baseball?
That's what I was wondering.
There's some subtle differences, like you can't keep fouling out. Like you can't. There's a limited number of fouls, so you can actually strike out to fouls.
Okay.
At least that's what they were saying.
That term.
That's the thing that everybody agreed on.
What was confusing was we were allowing stealing until like halfway through the game because the stealing was confusing. We're like, did you have to tag up again before you stole, or could you just like lead off and like steal in the middle of like the pitcher standing there with the ball? It was the all-time pitcher, so like I don't know. We just called off stealing halfway through the game.
And also, you can't throw people out because you're throwing basically a balloon. Like you're trying.
Yeah,
to...
you can't throw that ball. If it goes into deep field, I mean, everybody's going to run the base.
It's not like
there's no. Yeah.
It's not like a classic like weighted kind of.
It's a kickball, but like you still trying to throw it with any kind of speed or accuracy is just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Corn and I are both saying if we went out there, we'd probably smoke that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jared, I think they're playing volleyball this week. They're switching.
Oh, so what, you just any ball sport, you just bounce around?
They played volleyball the week before, and then they chose kickball, and I have no say.
Is this gonna be like shirtless Top Gun style?
I hope
like
so. That's the only way I'm going.
You go, and it turns out you misunderstood.
Panties.
It's badminton.
They talked about badminton.
I can imagine they did. If you got the volleyball net, what the fuck do you think is next?
Gateway.
Yeah.
Net.
Volleyball is a total gateway to badminton.
Yeah. So there was that. And I think I solved the mystery about something that's been going on in my life. An observation that I made that I think I know what. Anyways, something's going on. I think I figured out what it is. So for the longest, for like several months now, like I started brushing my teeth with this toothpaste, and it tastes funny. Like I don't know how to describe it. I've used this toothpaste several times before. This particular time, it's like it started to taste funny. It's like I wonder if it's bad. I wonder if like whatever. But then I started noticing.
Did you have to like Google like does toothpaste go bad?
Yeah.
I've never thought about that before.
So, but then like I started noticing I get the same kind of like weird taste when I would like chew gum or eat anything minty
or kick ass.
Anything mint related all has this new like kind of flavor to it, and it's really strange and noticeable. But then I read an article about some people who work in the food service industry who've been affected by coronavirus, like people who rely on their sense of smell and taste.
Sommeliers.
Yeah. Because it's reported if you get coronavirus, like people have lost their sense of smell or taste, and I think that's what has happened.
Really?
From when I had coronavirus, I think that's like now mint tastes different to me.
Wow. Tastes like cilantro.
I mean, it still tastes minty, but it's still it's like it's way different now.
Is it like way better? Should we all get coronavirus and test it out?
Yes.
I wish I could, but
I mean, it was in June. Yeah. It was like
I'm sure you still can.
It was July that I got coronavirus. So it's been about that long that I've noticed it. So, anyway,
what are you gonna do about it?
There's nothing you can do about it. It'll either go away on its own or it won't.
How severe is it? Is it only affecting mint in certain kind of areas?
That's all that that's the only thing. I haven't really noticed anything else. So, but it's very strange, unless they change the flavor of mint and everything, and
just nobody
informed you who noticed.
That's a pretty good gag, though, to put to do to one single person.
Get all Truman showed, yeah.
Anything else? Anything else going on besides this? Potentially permanent effect of a deadly disease.
I got serious. Are y'all concerned?
Well, I just got worried. But if it's only affecting mint,
and you.
Yeah.
Alistair?
Cool.
I was just doing some dub. I was doing a dub of this show right quick. So this last week, I think on the last show, I never actually did a checking in. I skipped myself and jumped into a quiz. Oh no, I jumped to Morgan, to Mongtron, our guest from last week. Oh, speaking of which, I saw there's some pictures of Prince Midnight's new bandmates. And his guitarist Biel Fagor, who kind of, he looks like Wolfgang von Frankenstein or something.
It looks like the guy from Mad Max.
Yeah, just
with the mask and the leather straps across his chest.
Yeah.
He's basically just a beefy dude in a knight's helmet.
Yeah, but it's someone to play that that Skelecaster.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good times. So you know what I have written down from last week? No mask. I don't know what that means. Surgery, or from when I got my head, another thing taken out of my head, and rude sandwiches, which is because I went to this new sandwich shop new to me, and the first time I went there, people were kind of a little bit short, a little bit rude, a little bit abrupt, not super friendly, not rude, just not friendly, not warm.
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich was super good. I went back and tried them again. Still not super friendly. Sandwich is still very strong. So I think I've just decided I'm going to kind of put up with a bit of sandwich attitude. I think that's something that happens.
Like the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I guess everybody dictates a threshold, how much they'll tolerate on a sliding scale with how good the food is.
There's a pretty stereotypical thing about Portland serving staff, that they're all kind of disaffected and rude and standoffish. It's like standard fare here that servers...
You're just used to it.
Yeah, just not friendly or bubbly, just kind of, they'll get to you when they feel like it. Don't bother me.
Hey, you're not better than me just because you're paying, okay? And I'm doing the opposite here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
What?
snotty baristas everywhere.
Snotty baristas. Hey. The other thing that really caught my attention this week, I've gone back and watched / listened to it a few times, is a video of a performance by The Wiggles covering Elephant by Tame Impala. It's The Wiggles, the kids entertainers from Australia, who've been around since like the 90s, and now there's like a new generation of Wiggles. There's like they've swapped, a lot of the old Wiggles have left, and now there are new young, relatively younger Wiggles.
The next generation.
Yeah, Wiggles TNG. So there's a mishmash of some of the old Wiggles came back, and there's some of the new Wiggles are in there, and they covered Tame Impala's song Elephant, and it was a pretty faithful cover, but there is a part in the middle. One thing is that there's this guy in the Wiggles who has this, he's like a bass singer, which is just always like very silly. Like there's nothing more silly than some guy who's all like do 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 do. Like everything is all like hey, how's it going? Like you can barely understand what he says because it's just like kind of just a low rumble of the earth. So there are parts of the song that he like sings along with where he's like do 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 do, and then he goes fruit salad, and then they break into what is apparently just like an old like Wiggles classic called Fruit Salad that goes like there's a hand gesture, you go fruit salad, and then you go yummy yummy, and the yummy yummy is really weird because they go like over their stomach like this, yummy
All the
yummy.
way up?
Yeah, that stomach goes all the way up. But it makes me wonder if they really like the gesture with the yummy yummy is kind of like weird. It's very, it's
Like, do they
Australian.
even get fruit salad?
Yeah, like, do you know how to eat fruit salad? You sing about it enough, nerd. So it was good. Bass singer's always silly. Fruit salad, it turns out, is a classic. That was about it. And that's been most of my week. Does anyone have any questions for me?
Yeah, did Wiggles come up because of the kids, or did you find this because of Tame Impala?
I saw it.
Yeah, just
posted somewhere.
Yeah, it just popped up on like, music sites and stuff. It was on music Twitter. It was going around.
Gotcha. Okay, we have different Twitters.
What Twitter would you say you're part of? Legal Twitter, law Twitter,
law Twitter,
comedy Twitter,
native Twitter.
Native Twitter, but I feel like you've got your toe in some comedy Twitter too.
Yeah, those things intersect.
But it's main. You would say mainly native Twitter.
Yeah, mostly.
Jared,
it's mostly like beating stuff and like traditional things.
Wait, it's what?
Beating?
Beating.
Yeah.
No, beating.
Stuff.
Yeah, so you're saying you enjoy herding sheep. It's like, you should not herd the sheep. No, I'm herding the sheep. Jared, are you part of gamer Twitter?
I'm not part of Twitter at all, but I assume that's probably where I would.
I assume
that's
that would
why
be where.
Jared and I did so poorly in last week's quiz. We're not on Twitter.
Oh, that was Twitter personalities facing off follower-wise.
Right.
Jotham, what part of Twitter, what Twitter are you part of?
I'm not.
But what part do you think you'd be? I bet you'd be like hip hop. You'd be rap
Yeah,
Twitter.
what house are you in?
Yeah.
What house?
You
I'm
definitely.
sure it'd be a lot of comedy.
I don't,
hip hop Twitter.
That doesn't follow from what I've seen, Jotham.
Gucci Mane Twitter?
Yeah, real heads.
He would definitely be on. He would be part of Gucci Mane Twitter.
Have to. First follow.
I guess I'd have to be part of charitable giving Twitter. That's just my thing. But I guess you guys like entertainment or whatever. Like native Twitter. That doesn't follow.
Rescue dogs. Rescue dogs
Yeah,
Twitter.
I'm on Rescue Dog Twitter. Just a lot of pictures of precious dogs that I've saved. Well, yeah, I think that's about all I got. Do you guys want to get into a quiz?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, if we have any time left at all, then I'll see if
Oh boy. It's time for every human's favorite question and answer fun game. I already knew that a long time ago. With your host,
Jotham Fady?
Oh, you're doing it.
Like I do every week, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, Corin never introduces himself?
Jotham, not a fan of the show. Okay,
Well,
so it's time for...
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Joe.
His head just exploded.
Well, it's time for Who Knows Me Best and Why Is It Alistair St. Hill?
All right, here we go.
All right. So this is...
So what kind of quiz is this?
This is... These are questions about me.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is a personal quiz.
These are mostly factual.
What does that mean?
We'll figure it out, man.
You made some shit up about
Some
yourself?
questions. Just about my
No.
general vibe.
Vibes are important.
Alistair, are you keeping track of the score, or am I supposed to?
I got it, bud, right here.
You got it? Good.
Joe
All right.
Corral.
Well, let's start easy.
G.K. Coal. Yeah,
I
let's
can't
do
believe
it.
no one asked how many
Yeah.
questions it was. That's important.
Wait,
Okay.
say that
Why
again?
don't you just tell us?
How many questions are there, Jotham?
Thank you, Corin. 17.
Wow.
That's a lot. Yeah, you got to
He's
understand.
gonna go quick.
This guy's led a
He's gonna go
very
quick.
interesting life.
Filibuster. Let's go.
All right. What city was I born in,
Alistair.
Alistair?
Seminole?
Nope.
Damn it.
Corin.
Corin?
Tampa.
Nope. Close.
Alistair.
This is the worst question.
Yeah.
Clearwater. Nobody gets it. Clearwater.
Damn it.
All right. Number 2. How many times have I been to rehab?
Alistair.
Ooh,
And by rehab, I mean inpatient, Yeah.
none of that
Alistair.
outpatient shit.
Alistair, please.
Twice.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hell yeah.
I knew that too, though.
What'd you
just
say?
rang in
Bonus
faster.
question. How many years have I been sober?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, hold on. Alistair.
Alistair.
5.
4 in April. 4 next month.
Oh.
No one else had a chance.
Wow.
to
God,
chime
let's
in.
give it to him. Let's give it to him.
No.
Wait a minute.
It's not even 4 yet. Let's give it to him.
Can I have one too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Everyone gets points.
I'm not gonna get any of these.
All right. How many bands have Alistair and I played in together?
Wait a minute.
Jared.
Oh, I heard Jared first.
Maybe.
I heard Jared.
I mean, I know of 2.
And that is correct.
Hey, on the board.
On the
Yeah.
board.
Now this next one has to do with one of the bands we played in a darker time in my life. How many drinks have I poured on Alistair?
Oh.
Alistair.
Alistair.
1.
That sounds about right.
I'm sorry about that.
No big deal. He
Sorry about that.
he once ninth stepped me about that one.
It's
yeah,
true.
That's pretty funny.
It's true.
He cornered me in a parking lot and told me he was sorry.
WM&F's parking lot.
Did I ever tell you what Alistair said to me after I got out of rehab?
No.
Jotham?
Was it
He
funny?
said, yeah, don't you dare do one of those fucking ninth steps to me.
And he didn't.
I was like,
Ours was brief.
Deal.
It was like, yeah. I don't think anybody wanted to be there.
To be fair, I did some drink throwing before that. It wasn't really drink throwing.
Did you?
No, oh no.
Okay.
I smacked your drink like away, and then what was left in the drink you tossed on me. So it was a mutual exchange, but I never went to rehab, so I didn't have to apologize for it. That's why I do everything in moderation, so I don't have to be sorry.
You don't have to apologize ever.
It's not a
Smart.
weakness.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna skip the seltzer question because we just covered that during
4. He's down to 4 a day.
Historically, how many seltzers do I drink a day?
Alistair, 6 to 8.
Alistair. Yes. Let's print it up. Look at that. It's on there. All right. What 1980s SNL spin-off movie character did my father name our family dog after, and I wasn't allowed to watch the movie?
Alistair?
Alistair.
Is it Garth?
No.
Is it Wayne?
Corin.
Damn it.
80s.
Corin.
Oh, 80s.
80s?
80s.
Oh, then I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. Shit.
SNL movie from the 80s.
It's a music-related movie. SNL spin-off.
SNL spin-off.
What SNL heavy hitters in the 70s had like music characters, musical characters?
Blues Brothers.
Yes.
Elwood.
And
Elwood and who's the other blues brother? Conway.
Joliet Jake.
Jake.
Joliet Jake, which she called Jake for short.
Joliet Jake.
I saw the edited version a million times, but like never the unedited as a kid.
They cut out all the satanic rituals that take place in the Blues Brothers.
All the fun stuff.
All the blues.
Yeah.
No, the blues is in there, brother.
They're just called the brothers.
All right. How many pickleballs do I have in my trunk right now?
Jared. 4.
Alistair.
Trick question.
Alistair.
None.
6.
No.
Corin. 20.
No.
Jared.
1.
No. Let's say
Fine.
0.
That's a ridiculous question.
Yeah, all the other ones are really good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I hated that one.
How many roads
All
will
right.
some
Well,
man
you're
walk
gonna love the next one. How many mortgage bros is too many?
And even one.
Corin.
Sorry.
Everyone gets a point.
All right. Yep.
Oh, okay. I guess
That's a
cool.
bonus. All right.
Corin
How
is
many
seriously
Korean
mad about
barbecue
this.
wings? How many Korean barbecue wings did I eat during D&D last week?
Jared.
Jared.
Oh, because 6.
Oh, no.
Alistair.
5, because you eat. It's half. God damn it. Sorry.
Alistair.
5. It was half. God damn it. No.
Corin.
Corin.
12.
Yes.
You ate all 12?
Like a man.
Yes.
Corin up on the board even more. Tied with Jared for second place with 2. Alistair out in front with 4. That's me.
Surprising. All right, moving on. We are on question 10. There's 17 total. How many times have I watched The Sopranos?
Alistair.
Alistair.
Say 3 times through.
I wish, brother.
I wish, brother.
I wish, brother. I told, I sent a message. Wait, did I send that to everybody last night, or did I just send it to Jotham that I was watching the Sopranos episode where,
I think
where
just me.
Tony goes to Meadows' new apartment to visit,
you sent it to
to have
everybody.
dinner. Okay, yeah. And she and her roommates were listening to New Slang by the Shins. He was like, hey, what the fuck is this playing? Oh, that's not a good Tony
With Finn.
Soprano. Yeah, Finn was there, the dentist. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
Sopranos news.
Yeah.
What show was I kicked out of for climbing on the stage and then literally kicked by the frontman?
The
Kicked
front
right by
man.
the front
Being
man.
too. It was not necessarily a kick, but it was definitely a boot to me to, I think, distance me from the
All
microphone.
right, but you got to tell me, was this like at Transitions Art Gallery?
This was probably 2008 in Ybor City, a garage rock band
Was it
from Georgia.
the Black Lips?
Yes.
What a good quiz.
Well,
So
you
the
guys are
Black
gonna
Lips-
love this next question.
Country band.
What was
But
the
okay, sorry, go ahead. Keep it moving.
last item that I stole?
Oh.
Wait, did we recently hear a story about this?
No,
No.
it wasn't the street sign.
Or the ice cream bars?
I don't think I've
Or the
told anyone
sodas.
about this.
Was it a
Wait.
was it a record?
This is an
Ooh,
admission.
that's close. That's close.
A CD.
No,
DVD.
it's another
Cassette.
form. No, yes, it's a cassette.
Oh,
Cool.
was it like from a show, like a merch table? Or from someone's
No.
house, or from a store?
From
It
you?
was from a store.
Oh my god.
Stole a tape from a store.
Wow.
Something like Daddy Cool.
No, it was even dumber. Well, I don't know if it's dumber.
Was it
just,
Urban
it was-
Outfitters?
No, it was a thrift store.
You stole a cassette from a thrift store.
A military marching cadence cassette, and I was fresh out of rehab, and I bought stuff at the thrift store, knowingly didn't pay for the tape, felt bad about it, so then I donated clothes and gave the tape back to the same store.
Wow. So it like you absolved yourself of your sin.
My side of the street's clean, brother.
That sounds like a good saying.
You like that, Corin?
Yeah, thank you for including that.
You're welcome.
I'm currently
when I go
leading 5-2 to 2
5 to 2 to 2. Okay, we're on question number 12. Oh no, 13.
out of 17.
Out of 7, there's 17 questions. That's important. When I go to Renee's Tacos every Sunday, how many tacos do I order?
Corin.
Corin.
4.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
Damn,
That's
Corin's
the right
making
amount
moves.
of tacos.
That's right. That's right. 3's not enough.
No.
I've been known to eat 5, but 4 is the average. All right. What did Car Wreck and Pamey eat the last time they were together? And for the listener at home, this is D&D lore. And only
Lore.
someone who's paid attention to my backstory would know this. I can tell you right now, you know who knows this? Waterman. John Waterman knows
Jared.
this.
This is so.
Jared.
This is like so
Is
inside
it rock
baseball.
meat?
Ooh, interesting. It could be rock meat. It was charred meat for sure. Let's give it to him.
All right.
Let's do it.
Turns out the acceptable answer is charred meat. That was
Question-
pretty
Sea
deep.
meat. Rock being a giant bird.
Yeah.
Not like
Not like that show that
Oh
used
no,
to
it
be
was,
on
it was
TV
charred monster flesh actually, but let's give it to Jared.
with Charles
Rock's a monster, right?
Charles S. Dutton as Rock.
The Rock meat.
Don't ask any more Dungeons and Dragons questions in this forum, please.
Ooh, yeah, that's the last one. That's the last one.
Is it why not?
All right. In 2017, I worked at a bagel shop in South Tampa. How many days did I work there?
One day.
Corin.
You worked there one day.
No.
Ah, damn it.
Trick
4 days.
question.
3 days.
No.
Yeah.
We know what it is now. It's 2 days.
10 days.
Really?
Oh.
You should be proud
Yeah,
of
it was a
yourself.
long. Yeah, I was right. And then I went to work with the mortgage bros right after. I found, greener pastures.
Yeah.
Moved on. Follow-up question, bonus question. What is the max number of pounds of cream cheese that I've mixed at one time?
I'm going to say 50.
I don't know, brother. I don't know the answer, but any of them is too many because that shit's so messy.
Wait.
Picture one of these industrial mixers. I didn't have an answer for that one.
So does he get a point because he just gave you an answer?
No, that's good.
I want
You said
Corin to
any
have
amount.
a point.
All right. Corin gets one.
Why do you have to mix cream cheese?
They
With
like
other
to soften
things.
it, you know?
Oh.
So it's
Like
like
whipped?
spreadable.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
it's like you're
okay.
But
aerating it.
it literally gets on everything and just sticks to. I mean, one of those industrial sized mixers, and it's so much cream cheese.
So all day you're just all.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't want to see
best
cream cheese
place-
ever again.
To eat a little nitro.
Oh yeah, because you have
Dive
plenty.
right in.
Yeah.
All the cream cheese you need to cool down,
Soaking
brother.
in the- soaking in the
Yeah, you'll
industrial
find me in the
mixer
mixer.
That's
Steam
not.
coming
That's
off
not
of you.
funny. That's a good way to hurt yourself very badly, hanging out inside an industrial mixer. We got a lot of kids listening to this show.
Yeah, don't tell Ocean.
With access to industrial mixers.
Oh no, this thing whipped my alms out. That's what they would say. So,
Yeah.
if you want to avoid that, stop making those crass jokes. So that's
Is
the
the
end of the
quiz
quiz.
over?
All right. So
Question
Oh.
16.
Oh,
What's the name of my favorite Bose ice cream employee?
Corin.
Corin.
Terry?
So
Alistair.
close.
Trevor.
Alistair. So close. Come on, Jared.
Is it a T word?
It is.
Jared. Trent.
Come
Damn
on. Nobody's named Trent.
No, that's not even a real name.
Yeah.
His name's Trey. His name's Trey.
Trey.
He's mean, thick, and chunky.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's probably short for Trent.
He makes him mean, thick, and chunky.
Oh, okay. I thought it had to do with Corin's new Muay Thai instructor.
No, he understands mixing the candy in with the ice cream. These other kids, they do the top and bottom. It's all vanilla ice cream in the middle. Anyways, I could go on. All right, last question. What television show helped me lose 60 pounds? This is real.
Israel. This is
The
real.
show is real. No, this is real.
I got you. This is real.
This is real.
What show helped you lose 60 pounds? Not The Wire. That was pretty recent. It wasn't that
Not Sopranos.
Deadwood. Fucking cocksucker.
No. Well, so
It could have been King of the Hill. That
It was an HBO show.
Doesn't seem motivational.
it was an HBO show?
Dexter.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that was
Showtime.
I lost 60 pounds by
cutting pieces of myself off.
yeah, I guess that's why Dexter would do it.
This is my last resort.
Wait. Papa Roach? Is Papa Roach involved?
Papa Roach music videos.
POD.
I
I
have
know
no
POD
idea.
helped you out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
An HBO show that was not The Sopranos.
Not The Sopranos. Alistair may have named it already.
The Wire?
The Wire. I used to go and sit on the stationary bike and put The Wire on. I'd sit there for an hour.
But you never watched all of it back then?
That was the first time I watched it. I rewatched it recently.
Right, but you had watched it all the way through beginning to end previously?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So
Did you have a question, Corey?
60 pounds
No.
over 5 seasons.
Yeah.
holy shit, that's 12 pounds a season.
Yeah.
Almost a pound an episode.
Oh yeah, if you think about HBO schedules.
I don't know. I mean, I would watch The Wire, so it helped me. I wouldn't say maybe that 60 was lost from season 1, episode 1 to the end of season 5. It was over the course of a year.
Okay. That sounds feasible. So I guess this has been the quiz. I like a quiz
That's
that
the
ends
quiz.
kind of quietly and then you ask if anyone has questions about it.
Yes, I have a counter quiz. You have any questions? Yes, 15 of them.
That's never
That's a good
expected
number.
from a quiz show audience, so that's the perfect time to strike. I won that one 6-4 to 3, and Corin's
6.
4. One of those was just given away, so it wasn't even that
points,
close.
and there were 17 questions.
Yes, some people
Well, you
didn't
guys didn't get them all right.
Yeah, if someone didn't get it right, nobody got the point. Are you saying it's suspect my numbers are fudged?
Like that
I
question
mean-
about The Wire, no one got right.
Didn't I get that right? Because you said Alistair already said
Well, you
it.
did say
You
it.
said it can't be
You
The
did say
Wire.
Yeah. I wouldn't
That's
say
what
you
you
got
said.
that point.
Hmm.
It's exactly what you said.
Okay, so if someone was on Jeopardy and they gave an answer that was like, "Can it not
It's
be The
definitely not
Wire?"
this.
Like, if they said it as a question and
Well,
included
that's-
it, like, would that fly? Could it not be The Wire?
In that
Say it like
instance,
that too.
yes.
They say, "Do you
What
have
is
you
not
never
The Wire?"
seen The Penguin?" Well,
Hey,
do you guys want
wow.
to take a break and then do some news when we come back?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hello. This is Grand National Championships. Jared, why do you make that French face? You're like,
Because I was just reading something that was funny.
oh,
That was French.
I was reading.
Friend.
I was reading in French, so I looked like this.
I'll in my news story, I'll tell you the thing that made me make that face. Or
Okay.
maybe you can figure out what the thing was that made me make that face.
Oh, nice. I'll shoot up a flare when I think we get to that point. I didn't read our YouTube comments for this week. Do you guys want to hear those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hit me.
From T Watt 75. It says, "Being blood enemies is no excuse for being discourteous. We're not the French." I didn't realize I was going to talk about the French so soon again. In a hallucinatory trance is a pretty accurate description of Vi's playing. Guy operates on another level, like send yourself to the hospital shit. And I'll back anyone who drops Glory Box, because we listened to some Portishead last week. Yeah, Steve Vai, breaking fingers, breaking his own fingers on that fretboard. We also got a text message on YouTube saying, "You know you've made it when you get spam bots in your comment section." That's from Mara Kaiser, and just under that is a comment from Jack Sullivan that just says 0:21 vom.in.net. So that seems to be the spam
All
bot
right.
to which Mara Kaiser is referring. So thank you very much on your congratulations. We have made it.
Yeah.
The spam bots are among us.
Finally.
Finally, it's about time too.
I love bots.
Well, let's see if maybe we can. News with Corin.
With bots
Hell yeah.
helping.
Robots.
helping soft robots turn rigid on demand.
Seed collection.
New type. I was wondering how long that would take. New type of control system may broaden robots' range of tasks.
Jotham said a good one too.
I can do it too, guys. I can hang.
I can't. Oh man. Imagine a robot.
Okay, I'm imagining like a very soft, squishy pile of material.
Jared, what do you think of when you think of a robot?
I'm trying to think of a squishy robot or just a robot.
No, imagine a robot, period. That's how
Explain.
this news story begins.
Imagine a robot, period.
And I'm asking you to describe what you imagine.
It's oily.
I think of the probe droid from Empire Strikes Back.
Good. Perhaps you've just conjured a machine with a rigid metallic exterior, while robots armored with a hard exoskeleton
Not me.
are common. They're not always ideal, Alistair. Soft-bodied robots like me, inspired by fish or other squishy creatures
Heavy
like me,
robots.
might better adapt to changing environments and work more safely with people. Roboticists generally have to decide whether to design a hard or soft-bodied robot for a particular task.
All I'm saying is I don't think there's any place for roboticism in this world. So you can take that, pound it up your ass, pal. You know? I'll tell off roboticists.
A bold stance. Pound it up your ass, pal.
I'm just saying.
Speak truth to power, man.
Roboticists.
Working with computer simulations, MIT researchers have developed a concept for a soft-bodied robot that can turn rigid on demand. The approach could enable a new generation of robots that combine the strength and precision of rigid robots with the fluidity and safety of soft ones.
So, like the T-1000?
Essentially liquid metal.
I like that there was just enough silence there that we could once again hear Jared's breathless excitement. It was he said, "Everyone be quiet." This is what I heard. Like the T-1000. So, but yeah,
It's
but
adorable.
like liquid metal, like something that can using magnets. Using magnets, they'll turn a liquid form into a different one, right?
Magnets.
Corey just sat there so long, like, what? Sorry, are you looking at the rest of the article?
Story. Yeah, until recently, most soft robots were controlled manually, but in 2017, Byrne and his colleagues proposed that an algorithm could take the reins using a simulation to help control cable-driven soft robot. They picked a target position in the robot that and had a computer figure out how to pull on each of the cables in order to get there. A similar sequence happens in our bodies each time we reach for something. A target position in our hand is translated to a contraction of the muscle in our arm. They're using a similar technique to ask a question that goes beyond the robot's movements. If I pull cables in just the right way, can I get a robot to act stiff? Cable-driven soft robot that gets stiff.
Like act stiff. So does the robot, is it soft and they just make the robot think that it's stiff? Like, oh, I'm rigid now. Like, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Well, you're doing
as
a
a
great
feather.
job. You're the most important member of our little team.
Yeah.
When I've seen soft-bodied robots before, it's just been the only thing that I've seen in action is something that looked like, like those stress balls that it's the feeling of it is almost like rubber over like something almost liquidy with but kind of like a hard clay, almost like center.
You can kind of splorch in between your fingers when you squeeze it.
But it's really firm
Like
and kind of
this.
comes back. So anyway, it's like that.
No?
And so for the purpose of picking things up, so it's like this big blob, and it could pick up any object smaller than it. It's just like a big blob, and it pushes in to something, and then air is sucked out, so it's now like rigidly on, like it might be like a sand or like granular type material. So that's how one form that I've seen the soft robots. I thought that was
You
really
know a
cool.
lot about these soft robots.
So
For an amateur roboticist.
By the way, it's like corn pops.
I'm giving.
What is it?
I'm giving like this super intense technical description of something, but yeah, my Fruit Loops are showing. No, this is the box that the hamburger came inside of. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I will not repeat myself.
Anyway, that's enough about soft robots.
Is it?
I refuse to go on.
Oh, the theme song from Titanic. Jotham, it's your turn. I just reached for an imaginary hat. Oh, he's got the
Man
Oreo
stole 400-pound slide from playground, mounted it on bunk bed.
Oh,
A man is facing charges after he allegedly stole a 400-pound slide from a playground and mounted it on a bunk bed in his home. This home is actually a mobile home, and the police were investigating catalytic converter thefts when the evidence led them to this home. So they searched the home and they found a sawed-off slide that was repainted and mounted on a bunk bed.
sawed off. That's even more dangerous. Did he file off the serial number too? Was it hot?
I hope so.
A mobile home? Like,
mobile
where does
home?
it
So this
say?
guy had welding equipment.
Sorry, Corin.
Seems like it.
This
It
guy
seems like
had
the slide would, weigh as much as the home. I don't know how much mobile homes weigh. I'm sure it's more than 400 pounds.
How
But
much could they possibly weigh?
yeah, exactly.
when they said a slide. Wait, so what did this slide look like?
Yeah. Was it
Because
like
I was picturing one of
metal?
those like big, like heavy duty plastic ones.
The picture
From
they
a
have is
modern
a
playground.
blue slide with a child posed on it, but I kind of think they're not using the
not
real
the
picture.
real
This
one.
seems too, it seems, I wouldn't say this is, the most reputable source that I got this from. It's different than usual. Normally I only choose the best, most reputable news sources. This is 7 News in Washington. Corin, you know about 7 News?
7
Oh,
News.
yeah,
Is
they're
it
the
pretend?
best.
I don't know, it looks like a...
What are they? An affiliate of?
Yeah, they got affiliate.
Yeah, idiot.
Nathan affiliate.
No, they're like not even affiliated, it doesn't look like.
Freelance? You got a freelance news source? But they
The site
still
looks
don't call
like
themselves
crap.
7?
So it's not like 7 ABC 7 or MB whatever.
It's just 7, full stop. 7, 7 period.
Welcome
I
to
think
7.
so. 7 with a circle around it.
With a question mark. Welcome to 7 News.
Hope we get picked up.
It's actually the news of the mobile home park.
It's like
that's why they're small.
single A ball for news teams. Like we're going back down to just kind of rehab our shoulder collectively. We're hoping we can be back up at least to Tacoma by the fall. That's a AAA team for the Oakland A's. All right. Anybody else have any news? Anyone else in the room? Jared, what's in the news?
A Duluth man with a history of burglary to satisfy a self-professed fetish for slashing large rubber exercise balls has admitted breaking into the Duluth Clinic West building on May 30th and slashing balls there.
This is news.
That's where you laughed at where it said slicing balls.
No,
it's later. Okay.
Christopher Neal.
I wonder where he laughed.
I don't know how to say it. It's spelled.
Spell it.
Okay. B-J-E.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
B-J-E.
E-R.
Yeah.
K.
I'm imagining it.
Oh, that was going to be jerk off.
E-S-S. Bajerkness.
That's a fake name.
I don't know if it's Bajerkness or Okay. So Christopher Neal Bjerknes, 31, pleaded guilty Wednesday in St. Louis County District Court to third-degree burglary.
Bjerglary.
What a jerk. He will spend a year at the Northeast Regional Corrections Center and participate in sex offender.
Sorry. So he's convicted of bjerglary. And did he steal some bejewelry?
Oh, God.
All right, so St. Louis, this guy's locked
He has
up.
a fetish for slashing exercise balls.
I forgot that was the whole thing that started out, is that this is the exercise ball man.
Yes. In an interview last month, Bjerknes told the News Tribune that he couldn't explain his fetish. He had suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome, bipolar depression, and cerebral palsy. That information was later confirmed by his adoptive parents.
So that took a turn.
Yeah.
He still
he says he
can't
hates
slash. He can't.
Says he
Still,
I feel
slashes-
like a total bajerk now.
but I mean, his misfortune, his maladies, unfortunately, you know, if he was stealing food because he couldn't get a job, like, I wouldn't be making fun of this guy. But like, he's going in to slash exercise balls. He's not really getting any, like, you know.
Well, he can't help it. It's a fetish.
He can't help it. It's a fetish. You know, I should take that under account.
Yeah. So
That's his kink. That's what he said to the police.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kink shame me. And they took him away.
Did he just show them that that GIF of the mystery machine and Fred saying that's my okay? Never mind. It's fucking internet.
anyways, yeah, sorry.
Why did you just apologize?
That's I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Well, guys, that brings us to the point in the show where we share the music that we have added to the Spotify playlist this week. And I am gung-ho because I actually came up with 5 songs to add to the list. I did. And
We're very proud of you.
Normally, I don't come up with any. So I'm supposed to come up with 6. So 5 is pretty good on a scale of nothing to 6. So going to start mine out with a song that Jared turned me on to, that new Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Leave the Door Open.
Well, there's one off of mine.
Silk Sonic. Yeah, I figured. I checked your list when I made my list, and yours was not updated. So I helped myself to all your picks. Next up, Full of Doom, opening track from the new Tobacco, Fucked Up Friends 3. You in there? Am I taken from your list?
Not. I have a song from Fucked Up Friends 3, but it's not that one.
Okay. Probably doesn't have this one. Pay Your Way in Pain, the new St. Vincent single. Some Blonde Redhead, the song in particular, and some Flying Lotus with Kendrick Lamar, Never Catch Me from You're Dead. So I'll have something else to add to the list too. That's one short of our normal amount. Jotham, what's going to be on your list?
I've been listening to like nothing but hip hop for months now. I was listening to the Raider Clan, some of them this week, specifically Slim Gorilla, and I don't know how to describe it very well, but it reminds me of this mid '90s Memphis rap where like the beats are prominent and like the vocals are kind of like in the middle. It's a specific way that they mix it, but I was enjoying that. But anyways, we start with some Denzel Curry. We got Lil Ugly Mane. I've played him before. Well, I played both of them before.
Yeah.
Some Slim Gorilla, Chris Travis, Space Ghost Perp, played him before too, and Young Simi featuring Denzel Curry. So all members of the Raider Clan.
Nice.
From South Florida.
Jared, what's left of your playlist after I decimated it?
Pillaged.
I'll have to,
make some calls.
One. So this is just the songs that I've been listening to, a random mix of songs that I've been listening to a lot over the past week, and that's basically it. Young Boy by Clips, from the album Lord Willin'. Excuse me.
Yeah.
80s by Killing Joke, from the album Nighttime.
Is that the song that sounds like
Come As You Are
was
yeah.
But what's the other band that also did, like, there's another song that I think Killing Joke, like, kind of directly took theirs from, like, in the 70s or something. I feel like there are three distinct songs. Sorry. Go ahead.
The song Major Crimes by Health from the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack. From Fucked Up Friends 3, song For the Queen. And Second Skeep by Autiker from the Anvil Vapor EP from way back when. And plus one that apparently you have to fucking pick now. So.
Aha. And Corin, how you gonna close it out?
You know, we can just do 5 each. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I already did 6.
It doesn't really matter.
I guess I have one bonus.
Sounds like Corin doesn't want his spot this week. Anyone else need 6 extra songs to put on? Corin's out.
Anyway, so I listened to Fucked Up Friends 3, and that's not. I don't really like it. Doesn't do anything for me. I haven't liked anything since Sweatbox Dynasty, and there's only a few songs on there that I like. So in response to that, I picked 6 songs that I like better.
Your picks are trash. Here's some quality here.
These are all just instrumental funky jams. The first one is The Wad by Vels Trio, Slow Dancin' by Ricky Eat Acid, Hang High by Dirty Art Club, We Might Come Back by Black Moth Super Rainbow from Panic Blooms, which I realized recently is their last album. Like he's not making music with them anymore.
Nah.
Whatever,
These
man,
things
I liked
happen.
it.
Not every band lasts forever.
Ode to an African Violet by Mort Garson, and Gobstopper by Eloquent.
These are all acceptable picks.
Thank you.
6 of them, right?
I try to be acceptable. Yep. 6 whole picks.
So it's a song by The Damned, a cover of a song called Life Goes On.
Oh wait, another person
That's by The Damned in 1982, and then in 1984, Killing Joke. Oops. Yeah. And then there was Nirvana in 1990.
And next,
cue it up.
I don't get Nirvana on my Spotify. I'm on a slightly lower tier. Well, I think that's going to do it for us, guys. Is there anything you wanted to mention before we move on to the end of the show? To be not here
from this mortal coil.
Shuffle it off.
Yeah, I would love if everybody would rate, review, like, and subscribe to our podcast or to the YouTube channel. That would be great.
The GNC show, they call us.
The GNC show. Find it everywhere. Literally.
And share it with everybody.
It's always that long pause. Like you expect us to pick it up.
Share it with a friend. Everyone. Word of mouth goes a long way.
You guys are so sloppy with that. Corin's talking all over Jotham's like catchphrase. No, Corin, that'll never work. You're too heavy.
No, we might get some good play on this.
Oh,
that's the end of the news.
That's the beginning of the news, actually.
Who's messy now?
Bye. Bye.